Hello again. Well, now you've seen the dysfunctional house. You've seen how I do my routine. You got to see my kitchen, how I prepare, my meals and everything. You got to see a little bit of how I get divified. I even have my little jewelry collection over here. You can see I try to be, this is about as organized as I can get. So I try to be a little bit organized when I can and when I get the chance to do it. Otherwise, on a more serious note, I really, not only want to lose the weight, I need to lose the weight because it would definitely help me feel better about myself. As a whole, even though when other people look at me and perceive, they say, oh, wow, you're a beautiful woman. You don't look like you're a mother of 9. You don't look 42 years old. And that's nice and dandy, but this is not the body that I'm used to. I've had this weight on me for, let's say, the twins is 5 years old. So 5 years, a little bit over 5. I've had this weight on me, and before then, I've always been skinny. I've always been very small, size 5. As you can see, the younger children, all the rest of them are all very small. The only one that is overweight and have a problem is my son. So once I'm taught how to eat right, work out right, I can take all that I've learned and teach him and show him how to eat better instead of eating fast food. And when he goes out for fast food, certain foods that he should order instead of all of the fattening things and stuff like that. Also, during that time, like I said, my husband thinks that I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, he likes me the way I am, but none of that matters if I don't feel gorgeous and beautiful. Like I said, even though I look that way on the outer shell, if I don't feel that way inside, then it's, what's the point? What's the use? Like I said, I have lingerie that I bought that still have the price tags on that I didn't get to use because I don't feel sexy. I don't, and once I lose the weight and once I get to that size that I really want to be, I know then that I'm going to want to model, I'm going to want to strut my stuff, I'm going to want to get out those more sexy outfits and things like that. I'm not going to always want to run and turn the lights off and everything else because I'm going to feel better about myself inside and out. And that also helps for a positive relationship with me and my husband, as well as, other people. Christmas, holidays come around, and those are the most depressing times because you're like, should I really have that turkey? Should I really have, that macaroni and cheese that is filled with fattening? Should I really have that sweet potato pie? I'm snacking all the time because kids are, I have little ones, so they're always eating. Every time you turn around, they're eating chips, they're eating candy, they're eating cookies. When I'm making my awesome barbecue spaghetti, my honey-baked chicken breast, my awesome potato salad, all of that is very fattening, but it's good. And you not only, you're snacking when you're cooking, and then after you cook, you having that plate, then later on at night, you're having another plate and snack, then you're falling asleep, and guess what? It's going nowhere. Everything is sitting right here. So, and then you feel guilty about it the next day. And so, and then, you're fussy. Well, I'm fussy. I'm getting upset with everyone else. And then when you go to the PTA or you're going to some other function, whether it be at the kids' school or at a friend's birthday party or something like that, and you see everyone else is all small and they're wearing their nice dresses and it's summertime and their back's out and everything else and the belly's out and everything else, you can't you don't feel that way. You can't wear that. You have to have something that covers up. And people tell me all the time, if you look, I have an awesome, for 9 kids, I have an awesome belly. See, no stretch marks, none. But I need to get rid of the fat. If I can just get rid of this gut, I will really be awesome. You know, my friends and them say, I have 2 kids and I got stretch marks everywhere. My stomach don't look like yours. I'd give anything to have it look like that. Well, that's good and everything else, but I want it flat too. It's good that there's not scars and things that's all over it, but you know, I want a flat stomach. I want, you know, a better body. I'm not saying perfect because no one's perfect, but I want it to be better. And my dream would be to my daughter. I have 2 daughters that's going to be graduating next year. My oldest daughter, my adult daughter, she's going to be graduating from college. And my 17-year-old daughter, she's a senior, so she'll be graduating from high school. And with all the conflicts with the family and certain friends and things like that, and mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws and all that, I think that would be an awesome day to be able to get everybody together and let everybody interact and even really see how happy I am, to really see the real me, let the real Gina come out. And what more better place to celebrate it than at your children's graduation and them seeing the new you inside and out. And I know that that would make me feel better about myself and less hang-ups and, you know, the attitude. It'll be less attitude and everything else because it all goes hand in hand. And, you know, our family is not, you know, a close-knit family. My family, as far as my husband and my children, we're all very close. But, you know, we don't have that closeness with the other family members and things like that. I would love to be able to go shopping. I mean, my mother-in-law, she looks awesome for her age, and she's a beautiful person, everything inside and out, and I would love to go shopping with her and buy new clothes and things like that and just show it off and everything. So I think that would be an awesome, great time to be able to do all of that. And this is why, you know, you should pick me. I have the energy. I'm willing to work. I work hard, you know, to be, you know, a mom, a wife, you know, with these many children, you know, and a grandmother at that. You know, my granddaughter, Trinaya, she plays a big, big part, you know, in my life. So she's always here all the time, and she's running around and everything else. And she's also picking up those bad habits. You know, she's eating the fattening food, and, you know, it's sad to say, but she has her father's genes. So anything that she looks at, she swells up. You know, she's getting big. For 5 years old, she's a really big girl. And, you know, and I see already that she's overweight. So I don't want her to be the chunky girl in class. And, you know, if I can learn and do things the right way, I can show my son and I can show, you know, her mom the right things to eat and the right nutrition and things like that you have to, you know, take. This is my son. Like I said, a mother's work is never done. Hello? Hey.